Yo, excuse me, man. I love your hat.
Oh, thank
you.
Can
I take a picture?
Absolutely, feel free.
That's sick.
Another day of street photography in downtown Charleston. Thank you guys for joining me today. As you can see, it's a pretty overcast day. Not a lot of detail in the sky, but I actually ended up capturing some of my favorite street photos on this session, so glad to be sharing that with you guys. One of them being this initial shot. I'm really happy with how I'm framed in this fisheye mirror, how the graffiti is right there off-centered, and I was really happy with that one. Now, I'm trying to find a composition here, and I thought it was really interesting because the plaque on the left says that it's protected by an organization in Charleston for historical means, but as you can see, someone obviously tried to break in at some point, so I thought the juxtaposition there was pretty cool. And in the same area, I saw this gate, and it provided a perfect opportunity to frame these individuals on the street, and I thought this turned out pretty clean as well, especially in black and white. Now you can't see, but to the right, there was a guy on a bike and a man helping a woman out of her car. And this was actually a happy accident. I forgot I left my shutter speed at 1/40th of a second and added some nice motion blur there. And I really like how this one turned out.
Hey, man. Hey, man, can I take your photo? Oh, thanks, man.
This is a pretty simple composition, but I do really like how it kind of creates a triangle and your eye follows the outer edge of the frame with the pillar, the guy's feet, and the palm roses there. I saw this guy as I was walking by, right next to the palm roses guy, and he was swinging his feet, had his shoes off. He just looked like he was full of whimsy. So I kind of wish I framed it a little differently, where his feet weren't cut off with the ledge there, but not too bad.
Yo, excuse me, man. I love your hat.
Oh, thank
Can
you.
I take a picture?
Absolutely, feel free.
That's sick. Hell yeah. Let me get one more. Awesome, man. I appreciate it.
No problem, bro.
Have a good one.
Hell yeah.
And I don't know if you can tell, but if you look up, this guy's hand was over the railing and you can kind of see his nose and eyes poking out as well, and I wanted to get a shot from underneath, but he ended up moving at the last minute. So I ended up walking to the right of him, and we kind of made eye contact here, and sometimes you can just tell when people don't mind getting their photos taken, and this guy was one of them. He had the kindest eyes, so I really appreciate it. And I love how the black and white works here, his mask with his boots, and the leading lines kind of leading up to him. I'm really happy with how this one turned out. The light was so beautiful here. I honestly should have stayed a little longer and seen if anyone would have walked through here to be a nice subject, but I kept on moving on. So I stopped on the street corner because I noticed that the storefront to the right was creating a really nice reflection onto the street. which included the people walking along the sidewalk. And I also noticed that this blue bus was passing by. So it was the perfect opportunity to catch this guy, which was great because his face kind of mimics what's on the bus. And the second photo is one of my favorites that I've ever taken on the street. There's just so many things that work. The blue dress, the blue background, the bag in her hand, and the leash supposedly leading off into nowhere. So it was just really satisfying, and I'm really happy with this one. And this one makes me laugh almost every time I look at it. He's just so outstretched, and he's on such a large bike. I think it's a good photo, especially with that motion blur. It just kind of adds something to it. And this woman, I just love the composition here, the simplicity of it. I wish I got a little closer, but I had a feeling she was gonna walk away before I could get the shot I really wanted. So I'm glad I got this one a little farther away at least. How the trees kind of frame her in a really nice way. And that concludes our day of street photography out here in downtown Charleston. Thank you guys so much for watching up until this point. My current goal is to get to 50 subscribers. You can tell I have 3, so you can be a major contributing force to that mission. I would really appreciate it, seriously. If you like or comment, even better, or nothing, you know, even just watching the video to this point in itself is great. So grateful for that. Anyways, I look forward to making more videos like this and more photography related content in the future. So I'll see you very soon.